Hello everybody and welcome back to Megastore Simulator. In the previous video, we got started with our DVDs. In fact, we got started and finished with our DVDs, our games, our monitors, our consoles as well. So the electronics section here is now finished, I would say. So we've got plenty of stuff going on over here. We also moved the music section over here to its forever home. So that's going to stay over here now. We've got some space just in case some more stuff comes to the game that we can fill in. Can also widen this slightly, since it's quite a tight aisle. Might just widen it slightly because I've taken another expansion, so we could maybe move over. But we'll do that another time. All of that over there, where those self-checkouts are just kind of in the way now, and we've got a half-empty wall. All of that's going to be sorted once we get the deli and the butchers coming to the game. So when all that stuff comes in, we'll work over there. So that's an ongoing project, so we'll leave that for now. Upstairs is where we're going to be most of our day, actually. In fact, the entire episode, probably. I have dusted off my checkout. We're actually going to serve some people today. I'm going to sit over there, and I think I can more or less from there see... I can see most of the clothes. Have a look over there as well. We can see people coming up and down the escalators, so it gives us something to look at as well as serve some people. I'm going to rearrange this sporting section. I'm partway into doing that now. Then, hopefully, after a day of being open, I will have reached the appropriate level so we can take down another wall. So I've already got this one, I think. I can take down the other one, and then we can put the toys in over there. That's the plan for today's video anyway. Right, so let's get on with this movement of this sports section then. So I think my idea is here is it's all going to go in sort of this sort of square area here. So the first thing you come to is the balls, and then we'll probably have like just aisle system going all the way through, or I could like do two, leave a gap, and then you could walk through the center and just very small aisles. I don't know. Let's get these down here first. How many balls have we got? 4 of the larger variety. So I don't know how big to make my aisles. Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty of space. Somewhere around the center, as I mentioned in the previous video, I'd like just a walkway, so like that square, just a walkway through. So you've got a department on your left, you've got a department on your right, and that's how you get through the center of it. Quite like the idea of that. I don't want to go super huge. I think 4 or 5 out would be okay. So we could put the rest of these things, perhaps. Or maybe just those. Maybe 5. 5's not bad. Then we could go behind it maybe with the rest of it. So we could put the other balls and clubs and stuff behind. Also got to do the floor for this section. Why is that not snapping on there? There we go. Which I don't know. I got this floor before, didn't we? I don't know whether to just make this the upstairs... sort of this upstairs floor. So this is just the walkway down here, and then we could have it going through there as well, just the walkway floor, and then give a different floor color to the sports department. I might do that actually. I think that would look quite nice. Okay, so that's all of that bit done. What else have we got then? So we've got... I guess all of that stuff would look pretty good across the way from this. All kind of goes, doesn't it? We'll leave a reasonable gap so people can come down. I'm hoping some new styles of this sort of shelving come in. So it's a bit less caged at some point. Right, one more thing could go on this aisle. What have we got left over? I guess the dartboard. Kinda. It's equipment that you use to play sports is down here. Makes sense. Then you've got your balls just here. So then we can do camping. Then we've got we've got some more equipment over here. Oh no, we've got more equipment. Forgot about these. But if I make this, because the balls here could go this side. And the pucks. I guess these could as well. curling stones. I mean, it's weird. They're the equipment you play. I mean, they're what you play the sport with, but they feel like a bigger piece of equipment than a tennis ball. Like a tennis ball is easily replaced. You need your curling stones. They're a bit more, I don't know, they feel a bit more bespoke to the sport. I don't know. Maybe we leave those around this side. Then it matches up anyway, actually. So it could be the first thing on the changeover. Then I need something else over here. That's the problem, isn't it? I mean, obviously we've got skateboards. They feel like a section of their own. Is anything else? This is more camping, but we'll put them there. It gives me an even shelf. So we've got the balls, we've got the equipment to play the sports with, and then if you go and watch the tennis or something like that, you've got your binoculars, and you can see the action. There you go. I think I might put these supplements on the aisle ends, because there's only 3 racks of these. There's not many, and they will look okay on the ends of aisles. So I think we'll do skateboards next, perhaps. Have to move some stuff around here. Let's just move that over there, that over there, and that over there. We'll do skateboards next. I might purchase another rack with some boards. Or something. We could do like a mixed rack of boards. Or 2. Get 2 more of those. And we could just mix and match some of them on the final 2 racks. Because we do sell out of them quite quickly, actually. I often come upstairs and we haven't got any left. So, yeah, I could get an extra couple on there. If that's the case, then we can do camping across the way from it. And that sort of stuff. This is technically a sports bag. I think not really a camping bag, but you could use it for camping, couldn't you? And this is a golfing bag, isn't it? So it's a bit weird to put your... How are we going off on a slant here? Yeah, a bit weird to put your bag for your clubs on the camping aisle. Probably better just here, but... I don't know. It'll do. It's a slightly longer aisle now. Not got quite the right equipment, have we? That's the problem here. You know what? For now, that can just go like that. I'll just buy one more thing for skateboards, and then that can go on the... That can go in there, and we'll keep it like that. It's okay. Until some more things come along, which they may well do in the future. In fact, there are a few already in the additional products that could go down here. We could get some jerseys and stuff like that that could go over here. Although they'd be more with the clothes, but you would also think about having them here. Anyway, that'll do, because I do want to get open and get some other things done today as well. So Mr. Quinn can stand just there and guard. And yeah, that's not too bad. I'll sort that out, but we'll do that at a later date, and maybe we'll add a few extra items down that back end there as well. For now, that will do. As for a flooring for this particular section, what would look good? I think this would be too dark for the sports, do we think? I'd like a bright floor, I think. Because it's a black shelving, black floor, black shelving. It's a bit much, isn't it? I don't want this one. This is just that main one from downstairs. It kind of looks a bit grocery store, which is why I have it downstairs. I have this one. I think is the old music floor that I was using. It's a bit better. It's got the brightness I'm looking for, so we'll have that down here for the sports. And we'll colour this in as well, because like I say, we will, I think, put something down here when I can. But for now, we'll leave it. And yeah, I think that'll do. That's the sporting section done. I just need a shelf for some more skateboards. And yeah, and some more stuff when we can. So that is done. I think we'll open up then. And then we can begin phase 2 later on. All right, let's open. These self-checkouts, I do not want here at all, really. For now, I'm just going to put them along here until we can find a better spot for them. I mean, I guess they could go over there.
Perfect color. It looks freshly baked.
That'll do for now. Yeah, I don't want them there permanently, because if we have them there permanently, this, like I said, I want this to be the walkway, a bit like they're using it now, and then you walk down here. I don't really want people queuing in that walkway, so we'll end up moving those at some stage, I would say. But I don't know where to. Right, let's open up my checkout so people know to come to me. I don't think we'll get any customers for a while. Just in case I've spoken too soon. Surely not. No, he's just coming to the clothes. I was going to say, it would be a bit quick for him to have registered, but surely not. And no. But yeah, we might get some more. But I thought we could stand up here. We could serve a few customers while we're leveling up and getting some money. Although money is coming very easily at the moment. We've kind of reached the point now where, yeah, the money is pretty good. As you can see, we're at $437,000. I foresee, not in this video because we're going to spend quite a bit of money, but I foresee in a few videos' time we're going to become a millionaire. It's not going to be that long. The way we're earning money and the amount I have to spend on stock, the earnings are outdoing the stock pretty much every day now by a significant margin. So we're doing well. But yeah, I thought we could stand here, watch some people shop as well as serve some customers today, and then we'll, as soon as I can get the expansion, we'll head over there and start putting the toys in. So I've already got all the toys on pallets, so they're already in stock, which may create a few issues. We might get some people asking for them, I'm not sure. But yeah, we can get it all on later on. We can do a bit in the day, but I just want to get that wall down first. I could buy some of the shelving and start getting that up here already. Well, have we got a customer? We have a customer. First time in a while. That's weird. She must have come upstairs looking at clothes then and not found anything. It's got to be the case, hasn't it? Because she just purchased some tomato ketchup and a mouse from downstairs. So she came all the way upstairs just to see me. While we've not really got that many customers, let me parachute down here and purchase some of the shelving we're going to need. So we're going to need lots of this stuff. So if I get 6 of those, I think we're going to need, I don't know how many balls we need. Out of stock off shelf will hopefully just show me the toys we're actually having, or pretty much. All there. These go in the bins as well, these noodles. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how many balls go in them. Let's get 5 and then we'll see how they work. Get those delivered to the storefront. I can begin bringing these in. And at least that's a job less later on. Got anybody waiting? We have. apologies, I was over the other end of the store. Let me whiz these through for you. Thank you very much. And no change needed. Thank you very much. Could you imagine that in real life? If you just paid for something and then the employee just jumps straight over the side after serving you. Go and do their other job. Why not get another one on there? Really? Why can't I get another one on there? That seems very poorly stacked, doesn't it? Come on. What's the method to do it? That could easily go up there. That could go there. We could get another stack. That's poor. Poor stacking. Right, we'll deposit them about here. Check my checkout. Have we got somebody waiting? Yes, we do.
I love that freshly baked smell.
So your checkout, by the way, this only counts for one customer on the ticker. So all of the self-checkouts are... They count as 4 customers. This only counts as a singular customer. So having a lot of those does not benefit you in any way, really. This game is all about the self-checkout. Which I hope changes a little bit, because at the moment, for example, we've got 80 people inside. So you need enough checkouts to cover 80 people, but you never have a queue of people. They never all get used, but without them, you can't get the volume of customers in the store. I would much rather the volume of customers is not tied to the self-checkout, because I don't, realistically, I need another 20 of these to really ramp up and get lots and lots of customers. By the time this is fully done, and with all the extra products and stuff that are coming into the game, and if you think that the developer wants you to have like 1,000 customers per day or something coming in here or whatever, that's a lot of people. But to accommodate that, you'd need ridiculous amount of self-checkouts. That needs changing. The amount of customers that these are allowed to serve needs to be increased, I think, to like 10 or 20 each, maybe 20 each, just so you haven't got a ridiculous amount. Because in a store the size of this, 10 of those would be more than sufficient in real life. Because you'd never get everybody, a bit like in the game. Everybody that's in store right now, all 77 of them, are not paying all at the same time. I know in theory they could, but they're not ever realistically going to. And if they did, there's room to queue in those rare things that happen like that. So, yeah, I think a few less, because I'm just going to be inundated with them. But you have to have them, otherwise you can't grow your store. Your hands are tied. You have to have them, or keep a small store. Thank you very much, sir. It's a shame more people don't come to me. I mean, I could close the self-checkouts, but we won't get as many customers. Won't be able to accommodate them, so they won't come. Could do with getting rid of this screen. If I could get rid of this screen, I'd be able to see downstairs then. We could look at everybody buying the DVDs. So I don't need that screen. I've got this one here. But we could stand and watch people purchasing their DVDs from up here. Going pretty well though down there, isn't it? In off-camera play, there is a mod that increases the speed of the escalator, not by a lot. Like it's quicker. You can see it's quicker, but it's not stupid. They're not just flying up the escalators. But it does help. It does help. I've been using that a bit off camera because I do a lot of play on my laptop of this game. When I'm just like forwarding a few days or whatever, I do a lot of that on my laptop rather than my main PC. And I've got it on there, and it just gets people moving a little bit quicker, mostly your restockers, but it's not a stupid speed. I'm not running it in this because sometimes when I'm recording a video, and weirdly on my main system that I'm on at the moment, which is a much higher spec PC than my laptop, the game runs a bit worse on here than it does on my laptop. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, it's a good little mod that just speeds things up just a little bit. Just helps with the restockers up and down the stairs a lot. Right, we can now take the expansions, and since there's nothing going on, we'll hop over the wall once again and purchase them. So growth, We're all the way down at level 40 something now. There we are, 43. So I need to take 43. Unfortunately, I need to take a useless, well, it's not useless, but one we don't really need now. Ground floor. I need to get to level 36. Oh no, it's 36. Before I can get the next one. Oh no, I'm one level shy. Well, we'll still get there today. I might skip the video forward, but we will get there today. $1.60 change. Thank you very much. I mean, we could just do it next to it. Really, I don't need to do it in the far corner. Could come out a little bit, but I'd rather just have that space all ready and raring to go.
It looks freshly baked.
I can start putting in the flooring for this area because we already kind of know what that's going to be. It's going to be this one. So there is a special striped wall now, isn't there, that we could use for toys? I might do. Don't know how far this section is going to come out now. I'd imagine quite a way. I'm not sure if I'm going to move all of that stuff today or not. But if I do, I'm going to need all of this space. Maybe a little bit more. Now, where do we want... We might as well use this bit as well, hadn't we? To be honest, we might as well use that. I'll leave that as like a walkway. This can all be toys and all that can be toys. Something like that. So once we've got that out of the way, that corner, all of this, and maybe to there, can all be toys. And I might move that or leave that as it is and just have all of this as toys. We'll see how we go with the current toys. We'll see how we go with them. Because I quite like this as it is, to be honest. It's just whether we get more clothes in future, which is possible. If we got more clothes, I'd want to use that space. All right, got a customer waiting. Card payment, $269. Thank you very much, sir. I doubt we're going to get any more customers to my checkout there. Let's have a look, see what we've got over here then. So we've got toy shelving. We've got the big bins. These are quite big, aren't they, these? So they got like a rack and you put the balls in there as well? I mean, they look like that, but whether they're used that way, I don't know. I don't think they are they? Going to get them all out, and then we can start putting products on them, and then we can sort of rearrange or arrange the area with the products already on. A bit like we've just done over there. Might be quite a good way of doing it. But I think what I'll do, we'll get to the end of the day, and then I'll order everything in and take it upstairs, and then when you come back,
Anyone at the register?
that's probably a question for me. Can't think anybody would be saying that at a self-checkout. One moment, please. I'm on my way. $4. Thank you very much. It's a shame we didn't get more up here. I was going to sit here though most of the day and watch things, but just never felt like we were going to get many customers. So what was the point? Yeah, so I think what I'll do is buy all of the stuff we need, like all the products and everything else. I'll get them all shipped up here, and then we can start doing that. I'm going to do it though, I think, rather than be open for the next day, I think I'm going to start doing that while we're open, because that's a new section, so we're not going to get people walking through. I don't like to do that too much when we're like in the last episode where I was over there. If I was placing products, people would have been walking through all the time. They're getting in the way of you shelving. They're doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And it's much easier to do it closed. Just much easier. But over there, we're in a completely new section, so we shouldn't really get anyone coming into that end. I mean, we'll get a few people trying to purchase them, but for the most part, you know, so we'll do a little bit, then open up, and then finish it while we're open, I think. Get through another day. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I'll bring you back in a moment when I've got everything and we're ready to put it all in. Okay, welcome back, everybody. It is now some time later. Unfortunately, we've had a few issues. So at the end of the day you were watching, I purchased all of the shelving that we needed to do the toy section and the toys themselves, and I put them upstairs ready to go. The day ended, the last few customers then left, and then I was going to do a little bit that night and then open up the next day and finish it off the next day. And I did. Unfortunately, you won't get to see it. So I recorded this in 2 halves, so the first video is fine. You'll see the first video absolutely fine. The second one, unfortunately, did not record properly, so you will not see that, which means you will not see me put in the toy section, which is a bit of a shame, because I spent a good 45 to 50 minutes putting it in. And waffling away to myself, and those words will now never be heard, just for me. So yeah, unfortunately you missed me putting it in. But at least I can give you a tour. But yeah, unfortunately you missed me putting it in. So we didn't have as many toys as I thought we would have, actually. It didn't take up nearly as much room as I was expecting it to. But this is the toy section. So what we're going to do in future, so not now because I can't, because I need another wall down. I did take down another wall because I had a day open. So what I did was put all of the products on the shelves just there. And then during the course of the day while I was open, I managed to get the wall taken down, and then I put it in place whilst we were open. But unfortunately, you won't see that. But yeah, that's what I did. But yeah, it didn't take up as much room as expected. But when this wall comes down, this next one, I'm going to move all of the plushies from over here. All of these are going to come over here, and then they're going to start like a new section of those, and then that will be the end of the toy section after those, rather than them being the first thing. So it will start from here. I trialed the new wall. I quite like it, actually. It adds a nice feature wall. I won't do it all the way down there because just don't need to, because all this stuff's moving, but that will be a feature wall that continues as long as the toy section is. That will be the back wall. I quite like that. Anyway, let me show you around. So we've got some new plushies here. We've got some tigers, some turtles, I think they are. And so they're just here now. They'll obviously move, as I say. Then we've got our sort of junior toys, so 2+, 3+ type things. Educational toys are just there. Come around the side, we've got some tanks and some cars and the rest of the educational toys. On this side, we've got the car, and we've got another one around here, which is now fully in stock as well. I suppose these could have gone round there a little bit, to be honest, with what they are, but maybe they would have been better instead of those cars, but we'll leave it now. They're here. On the ends here, we're out of stock, but we've got doll houses on both ends here, which look quite good, but we're still waiting for more stock to come. Then here we have sort of accessories for dolls and stuff like that. And that continues around here and around here. And then over here, we've got our pool noodles go all the way along, and then all of our balls, which I have doubled up here. I've doubled them up, just these varieties of balls, because we had an extra shelf for pool noodles. So I thought, well, I might as well do that. So we've got all of our balls, pool noodles just there, and the rest of the toys just there. Hopefully some more come, actually. It feels a bit small now. It feels like we could have had some more. But yeah, when this wall comes down, we'll move all of the plushies behind there, and that will continue down there. And hopefully that video will record just fine, so you can see what's happening. So apologies for that, because that was the main event of today's video. That was the starter and the first day open, where we did a bit of work behind the checkout. That was just the first bit. That wasn't really part of the video, the main event, and you've not even seen it. How disappointing. So yeah, hopefully you like the look of it anyway, and we'll be back in the future. Are you going to put some stuff on the end? No, you're not. So going forward in this series, I think the next thing that's due is the cold storage for in the warehouse. So all of your frozen stuff, for example, or the fresh fish, all of that will go inside of a cold storage unit inside your storage, or inside your warehouse, I should say. So we'll have a look at that next time. Hopefully the deli and the butcher won't be too far away either. But I'm going to wait until they go live, and that's when we will come back and continue on with our store. So until then, we are finished. So apologies for the second half of the video. It's annoyed me as much as it would annoy anyone, having, made a good 45-50 minute video and you won't even see it. Or the rest of the video, I should say. But yeah, one of those things, it happens. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.